on 103.9 WLPO.
Good evening, I guess, everyone. Mike Porter here from United Township Soul Bowl, Soul with an E at the end, East Moline, Illinois, and the Quad Cities, as we kick off another LP Cavalier football season on 103.9 WLPO, a Starved Rock media station. Tonight's broadcast presented by Grazer's Plumbing and Heating. Their team is on the field 24/7. Try going a day without seeing the red vehicles. Find out more at grazerheatingplumbing.com. And with me once again, the voice of the LP Cavaliers on the road, and of course the voice of the PA for the LP Cavaliers at home at historic Howard Fellows Stadium, Mike Porter. And Mike, the freshmen did their job, got the season going with a 15-6 win over the United Township Panthers. Now it's time for the varsity to do the same.
Yeah, you really couldn't have asked for a better beginning for the freshman team. They played a really good game the whole time they were ahead that we were here, and they finished the game off. So it was a great start. Varsity has to do the same. It's, we'll see what they do tonight. Last year was obviously a close game between UT and LP, so we'll see what LP can do once the game starts.
Yeah, last year, as Mike alluded to, it came down to the wire at Howard Fellows. UT went for a go-ahead field goal with under 2 minutes left, missed it, and the Cavaliers hung on for an 18-16 win. The Cavaliers have had UT's number. In fact, they've beaten them 14 straight times, and of course, it's been a nice series as both teams have opened up the season against each other. It's been a nice way to open the schedule, I think, for both teams. It's a little over an hour drive, not bad at all. And We're going to get an earlier start than usual if Mother Nature allows. We should mention that you look to the north and the west, which the Quad Cities is in a way where it's weird. Of course, it's the only place where the Mississippi goes east and west. There's some storms that are coming, rain coming. We just got to avoid some lightning, but we'll keep an eye on that. I could have swore I saw lightning. Mike hasn't seen lightning, so hopefully I was imagining that.
I'm hoping so, because obviously with this early start, it's kind of nice for the visiting fans to get the game going, and hopefully after a Cavalier victory, head home early with a win.
Yeah, and give us time to stop by and get some Whitey's ice cream on the way. I told Mike it's right on the way.
That's great.
Really, if you live in the Quad Cities, there's a Whitey's on the way everywhere you go. So
no matter which way you're going, it's always on the way.
It's not out of the way. So look forward to that. Look forward to a great game tonight. Of course, the big story, Mike, is the debut of a new era. Head coach J.J. Raffleson, of course, he's been assistant the last couple of years under Jose Medina. Jose stepping down after 10 years. A great job that Jose did. We see a lot of the same faces, though, in the coaching staff. Sometimes you get a new coach, and it's a whole new turnover, but the Cavaliers have a lot of holdovers, familiar faces, and I know the kids are excited to play for a very excitable head coach in J.J. Raffleson.
Yeah, J.J. has a lot of energy out there. Obviously, he's very excited to have this opportunity following Jose Medina's great run as an LP coach. And I know for sure J.J. wants to get this game off and with a victory. So he's going to be, revving those Cavalier players up as much as he can on the sideline to get them ready to play.
Yeah, I talked to him in the preseason, and he said he's going to coach a lot like he played. And that was very noisy in a good way. And I watched some of his college clips when he was playing linebacker at Western Illinois. And it'd be nice if they could have him suit up for the Cavaliers. He's obviously probably in better shape.
I was going to say he probably could suit up and play, but
and not miss a beat. We're going to take a break. You're listening to our Triple Service LP pregame show. Triple Service Plumbing, Heating, Cooling, and Electric. If you're thinking about a new furnace, the experts at Triple Service will help you pregame a plan that is just right for your home and budget. Jeremy Aiken, Mike Porter from East Moline. We're almost ready for LP UT opener. High school football, and we're going to come back and we'll go over our keys to the game. Mike will have an update on the weather as well here on 103.9 WLPO.
Do you hate your boss? Working for a boss that cares more about the bottom line than he does you sucks. Needing a positive career change and more money? Then give me a call at Triple Service today. 815-539-3828. We are currently on the lookout for Rockstar HVAC and plumbing technicians. Work in a family atmosphere, more importantly, feel pride in knowing that your talents are appreciated. Again, Triple Service, 539-3828. Check us out on Facebook.
Leaves are changing, pumpkin spice is back, and you're rooting on your favorite team under those Friday night lights. Hi, I'm Spencer Lukey. Whether it's time to pregame or change the lineup in your retirement strategy, let WeTech Wealth Management quarterback your financial plan. A good quarterback pays attention to details, communicates effectively, and makes adjustments during the game. If you're ready to tackle your financial future, the team at WeTech Wealth Management will help you put together a winning game plan.
Securities and advisory services offered through LPL Financial, a registered investment advisor. Member FINRA SIPC.
These are a couple of great teams, but the real super groups like AC/DC, Def Leppard, and Journey play after the game. 1039 WLPO. Starved Rock News, Talk, and Classic Rock.
Jeremy Aiken and Mike Porter back as we continue our triple service pregame show of this LP Cavalier football broadcast. Of course, presenting sponsor, Grazers Plumbing and Heating. As you can listen and watch this game tonight in crystal clear high definition, thanks to Mike Sabatini and thanks to Grazers Plumbing and Heating. Grazers Plumbing and Heating, their team is on the field 24/7. Well, let's go to our Carpet Weavers keys to the game. The key to this LP Cavaliers football game, sponsored by Carpet Weavers in Peru. Carpet, tile, vinyl, or wood, Carpet Weavers can help you find just the right flooring. See them today at Carpet Weavers in Peru. And Mike, with this being the first game, a lot of unknowns, obviously, but you know, some of the personnel, and we've seen plenty of games over the years with LP. And sometimes a lot of the same keys carry over from year to year.
Yes, they do. And obviously, Marijan Persic got his feet wet last year, so he's probably a little bit more comfortable in the offense. I think he just wants to limit any mistakes, keep him clean, keep him off the turf,
right?
And you know, hopefully just limit the mistakes.
Yeah, penalties, not so much the number sometimes, but just when they've happened in the past.
Yes, we've seen many games where a big play for the Cavaliers comes back on a penalty, and I can see probably 2 or 3 times each game, each year, it's the same thing. So they really need to keep those mistakes to a minimum.
Especially against a team that a lot of people think are going to do some pretty good things this year in UT. They were 4-5. They beat my alma mater, Moline, who's been pretty good over this side of the state. And UT's got some talented players back. In fact, they got a running back who had a big run against the Cavaliers last year, Navarrete. He's back at running back, and Josiah Massey is a name we'll be hearing to tonight. He is a wide receiver. They do have a new quarterback. Their quarterback from last year did graduate, but UT returning quite a few players from last year, including Josiah Massey and Isaiah Navarrete. In fact, they returned 23 seniors.
Oh, wow.
So pretty veteran team for UT's head coach, Nick Welch. Town and Country Game Time Weather is brought to you by Town and Country Services. Whether it's hot or cold, dark or light, Town and Country is doing whatever it takes 24/7. And I could have swore I just saw lightning again, Mike. You weren't looking that time.
I keep not looking up in that direction.
I need to stop looking.
Yes, please.
To see what Town and Country can do for you, go to townandcountryservices.com. I guess weather is changing by the minute, but what do you got for us at the latest check?
Honestly, I did this weather report here earlier this afternoon looking at it, and I saw 75 degrees at kickoff, 68 degrees by 9 o'clock, and I noted a perfect night for football once again. As Jeremy says, we're going to have to change that forecast. Right now, it's going to be 77 degrees here at kickoff. Possible showers between 7 and 8. And like Jeremy said, if you look to the northwest, it is looking pretty dark out there. So hopefully it'll blow by us, or the Mississippi River will do its magic and cause it to break up and just hit us with a light shower. So keep that lightning out of the way, and let's get this game going.
That is our Town and Country Services game time weather. And the United Township Band on the field now. Again, the freshman game was won by LP 15-6 over UT. So a good start from the LP freshman team. And we're going to take our second break of the night. And part of this break will be our coach's interview. Today's coach's interview and injury update. As part of that interview is brought to you by Autocraft Collision Center in LaSalle. If you happen to slide into trouble this fall, Autocraft Collision Center is there to help. For trusted collision repair, call Autocraft Collision Center. Back after this.
Ever since we got the new car, we've been planning our great summer adventure. We mapped out the trip, stocked up on supplies, didn't miss a thing. 2 weeks and counting. Then, Dad backed into Mom's car. He was fine, but the car wasn't. So he called Autocraft Collision Center in LaSalle. Autocraft wrote up the estimate, scheduled the work, and got the car back to us looking brand new in time for our great summer vacation. Thank you, Autocraft.
For quality, warranted collision repair, call Autocraft Collision Center on 8th Street, LaSalle at 223-5555.
The pregame show of LP Cavalier football on 103.9 WLPO continues now with LP head football coach J.J. Raffleson. And J.J., it is game week. I'm sure you're eager. I know the kids are eager to get out there and play some football. Take us back this week, and how's the game week preparation practices been for the Cavaliers?
Been good. Been a good week. We finished, Wednesday on a pretty good note. A lot of intensity, a lot of juice was what I tell the kids. We need to have that energy. We always need to have that because that's something that we can control. Fine-tune some things and see what the boys can do to finish it out.
How about as a coaching staff, as far as game planning for your opponent, East Moline United Township? You guys pretty well met up on that and got what you think will be your best game plan to pull out a W?
Yeah, I think we got, between myself, our coordinators, and assistant coaches, we got a good idea of what we want to do and what we're going to implement going into the game. As every game goes on, you need to make adjustments, as good teams do, depending on what we see. But, as for the week and for the summer and what we've done to this point to get ready for week one, I feel prepared and I feel confident in our players and their abilities and what we're going to be able to do and come out with a W.
Last year, JJ, I know you were helping with assistant coach. It was a very close game, competitive game against United Township. This has become a nice opening series between LP and UT. They finished 4-5, so they're probably looking at, like you guys, this is a big win for them if they're wanting to get that at least 5 wins and play in the postseason.
Yeah, it's been a tough battle the last couple of years that I've also been an assistant, and they're an up-and-coming growing program, which comes from good coaching and being able to make adjustments. Been a good series. I'm confident in our team. We got some good ball players on this squad, some seniors, some juniors, some sophomores, and be able to put them together all on the field, all that hard work over the summer and through August now all the way to week one. But I think they're ready to go. I think we're ready to go. I always tell the kids, it's all fine and dandy coming in the summer, doing our things that we need to do, whether it's speed, conditioning, strength training, practices, but there's nothing like the first game. So we'll find out if they're ready to go. It's what I always tell them. When you get hit, let's see how you respond, because that's what it's all about. Life's about sudden change. The game's about sudden change. So when we get hit, we need to be ready to bounce right back and hit right back.
Going to touch on the health of the Cavaliers. Coach, how's the team looking going in? I know you guys have had, quite a few practices now. You had summer camp. Looking pretty good on the health front going into the opener?
Yeah, we're sitting pretty good. As always, you get guys that might have nicks and bruises and whatnot, but that's part of the game. There's a difference between, being hurt and injured. If you come out of a game or you come out of a, long week of practice without a couple boo-boos, it's just nature of the game. Played it for 15 years myself, 16 years, one of the two. And there's always been weeks where you're like, oh, man, those bumps and bruises are there, but that lets you know that you're alive, lets you know that you're able to play and take it to that next level. And good teams adjust with that, and understand that that's just part of the game. But yeah, we're pretty healthy going into this, so I'm pretty excited about that.
Final thing for you, Coach J.J. Raffleson. Obviously, you've been an assistant for LP. You played football much of your life. What do you think your thoughts are going to be when the whistle hits and you get going as a head coach for the LP Cavaliers?
I'll be jacked up just like I'm playing. I'll tell you that right now. The kids know, and they always tell me I'm a high-energy guy. So I bounce around. I get going. I get hype. I get the kids going. Been that way since I played. Very loud, in a good way. Very motivational. That leadership side has just been how I've been my entire life, and since I played in high school and grade school and playing Division I football. As a linebacker, too, being able to lead that team, lead our defense for 4 years when I played is something you always got to bring. Is you got to have energy, and I'm going to slide just like that, like I'm playing. I tell these boys, you're going to see me like I'm playing. A lot of energy, a lot of noise, a lot of make sure that they're confident, that the boys are ready to go, that things might not always go our way. That's a game, but I'm going to be there to pull them up, make sure we stay together, make sure we lean on each other, and hopefully just be able to be a good leader for us and pull out some wins this year and make the playoffs and keep going from there. So excited. Got to bring the juice. That's what I always tell them. That's something I'm going to make sure I bring.
Coach J.J. Raffleson, I wish you the best of luck, and let's go get those Panthers.
Thank you. Appreciate your time.
Thank you once again to LP head coach J.J. Our coach's interview tonight, plus the injury status update brought to you by Autocraft Collision Center in LaSalle. If you happen to slide into trouble this fall, Autocraft Collision Center is there to help. For trusted collision repair, call Autocraft Collision Center. We're waiting the UT Panthers to come out of the locker room kind of building up suspense. They're kind of like the heavyweight champion, Mike, where they're waiting.
They're waiting for a certain point. Here they come finally at 1:26 before the game time. So
coming out to Money for Nothing by Dire Straits, I believe it was.
Oh,
that would not have been my guess for a high school team in 2025.
Not a mid-'80s song, I wouldn't think so. I mean, I like a good Dire Straits, that's for sure. Sultan of Swing maybe later on.
Walk of Life is a good one,
yep.
But you remember the music video was the sports bloopers.
Yep.
So they probably would have started tripping over each other if they would have played Walk of Life when they came out. So back when they had MTV and music videos.
Right. What is good listening to Coach talk before the game that, coming in injury-free for the most part, because, you can always see those preseason injuries pop up and cause some problems early in the season. But fortunately, the Cavs look to be pretty healthy.
So we're about set for football here. It looks like it's going to be about a 6:50 kickoff. Jeremy Aiken, Mike Porter from the Soul Bowl in East Moline. We're dry so far, and the rain hopefully staying to the north and the east of us here in East Moline. Again, the LP freshman won game 1, 15-6, and we're getting set for the varsity matchup between the Cavaliers and the United Township Panthers. We'll get ready for the opening kickoff in a moment. I'll go ahead and give you the uniform description tonight. The Cavalier uniform description brought to you by Family Pride Cleaners. Proud LP alum, Family Pride Cleaners takes pride in their work just like the Cavaliers. Follow Family Pride Cleaners on Facebook today. And no change in uniforms really on either side. LP with their white shirts, green pants, green helmets with the red letters and white trim. And UT with their black shirts, orange pants, orange numbers, black and orange helmets. And UT will receive, so the Cavaliers won the coin toss and chose to defer. This year's coin toss, and tonight's coin toss for that matter, brought to you by WeTech Wealth Management in LaSalle. Don't leave your financial future up in the air. Contact the pros at WeTech Wealth Management in LaSalle for sound investing and financial advice. We are set as LP will be kicking it off. Tonight's opening kickoff brought to you by Illinois Valley Credit Union. Open a yield checking account paying 3% interest with no monthly fees or minimum balance. If you live, work, or worship in LaSalle, Bureau, or Putnam counties, you can become an IVCU member.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. Aiden Pantoa is the new kicker for the Cavaliers. He's a left-footed kicker, and he's also a pretty good soccer player for the LP Cavaliers. So we'll see how he does as his first game as a varsity football player.
And here's his run-up, end-over-end kick. It's going to be short of the end zone. It'll be taken at about the 11-yard line by the Panthers. 20-25, tripped up and falls out to about the 30. The kick return for UT by number 1, Leo Sim. So about an 18-yard kick return. UT will start their first drive of this 2025 season at their own 31-yard line. First look at the LP Cavalier defense. Of course, some of the names from last year. You got Hackenberger, Small, Rinkewitz, some of the guys that we called quite a bit last year.
Yep, Mason, Jaron Moheiser. Yep, they're going to be the stars.
Well.
Grace and Ernit is out there also.
So let's see. UT's going to open up in the pistol formation. 2 running backs. One goes wide right. The split end moves to the left, moves into a tight end position. And one back in the backfield. They're going to run, it looks like a jet sweep right out of the start. And there's a couple blockers. A nice tackle made by LP's Rylan Winkewitz. And the ball carrier was Isaiah Navarrete. And he had a big run, at least one big run last year, Mike, against the Cavs. He had a couple blockers in front of him. That was a nice job by Rylan Winkewitz to break through. And still a pretty good gain of about 6, maybe 7.
Yeah, it looks like 7 yards for that first run of the day.
A jet sweep. They got Navarrete in motion.
Well, I think if you get him out in the open, that's what they want to do. Try to get him in open field, so use his speed.
Their quarterback, a 6'4" junior. How about that? 6'4". That's the size you like for a quarterback. Navarrete in the backfield with him. One back. Long cadence by Drake. He's in a throw. There's a flag, though, on the play. They run that wide receiver screen. Tentatively, they have a first down, but there was a flag. We'll see what the call is.
False start, it looks like, on the offense.
So that'll be coming back. They completed the pass to William Ericius, but it'll come back, as my partner said, a false start on the United Township Panthers. So the first penalty of the 2025 season goes against the UT Panthers.
And I guess we'll never not see Navarrete out there, because I see he's got yellow tape around his ankle. So wherever he is, we'll be able to see where he's at.
Yeah. It's kind of like sometimes you'll see like a shooter in the basketball wear the higher socks or something where I guess it's easier for their teammates to always see them wherever they're on the court. And in this case, wherever Navarrette's on the field, perhaps that'll help the defense and keep an eye on them the whole time. So let him move him back. It was 2nd and 3. Now it's 2nd and 8 for UT. Drake going to hand it off to Navarrette. Nice tackle in the backfield.
Oh, nice play.
Looked like Mason Moheiser was the first one there, Mike, and then he was joined by Hackenberger and a couple other teammates, including Griffin May as well.
Yep, very nice play by the interior linebackers.
So 40 as well there, and that was Nick Hackenberger. We're going to be mentioning Hackenberger and the Moheisers quite a bit. I'm guessing they'll be at the top of the list each and every week for tackles on this Cavalier defense. So it was a big early play here. That was a loss of 2. So to be 3rd down and 10 for the Panthers, just outside their own 30-yard line. Empty backfield. Navarrette now goes in motion and goes next to Drake in the backfield. 3 receivers set for the Panthers. Drake is going to hand it off to Navarrette, working up the middle.
Oh, I don't think he's going to get first down.
But he gets out to about the 38. And a couple of the Cavaliers in on the hit. Regan Dorr.
Yep, and Jaron Moheiser also. So both players with the tackle, gain of 5 yards on that play.
And so far, Mike, UT keeping their offense out there, and they go a quick no huddle here. How about this right out of the gate? 4th and 3, they're going for it.
Oh, he got tackled in the backfield. That's a fantastic play by Griffin May in the backfield.
Griffin May with a tackle for a loss on a 4th down. Mark that down for a play of the game here early in the first quarter. A tackle for a loss. Griffin was not fooled by UT rushing up to the line of scrimmage. Wow, and a gutsy call early by UT head coach Nick Welch. And
yeah, that's surprising that they would go for it and that early in the game. But, you know, you want to try to get the Cavs off the mark there with the fast snap. But Griffin May was all over it.
So let's see what Marian Persic and the LP Cavalier offense has here as they start with great field position. Short field, LP 1st down and 10. Coming up at the UT 34-yard line after the great tackle by Griffin May on a 4th and 4. And he tackled Navarrette deep in the backfield. So we'll see. Easton Moriarty will likely be the running back. We do see big old 34 out there. LP will come out with 3 receivers. Persic in the pistol. Moriarty behind him. And Marian's going to roll to his right and throw. Marian looking deep already. Looking for it all in the end zone. Coming back for it. Just could not come up.
Oh, just dropped it there in the
Landon
end zone.
Zellers.
Yeah, the pass was a little bit behind him, and he had to stop and try to catch up to or stop for it, and it just fell right to the ground.
Zellers was being blanketed by a UT defender in the end zone, and he got his hands on it. It was going to be a great catch if Landon would have been able to haul it in. But how about that? LP coming out, going for 6 on the first play of the season on offense, and it goes incomplete. 2nd and 10 Cavs at the UT 34-yard line. Some of the field still in the sunlight. In fact, right now, LP's offense is in the sunlight. Persic back in the pistol, high snap. Marian's going to take it and run. And he's got a couple of Panther defenders, and he's still churning inside
Short
the 35. Yeah, not much. Persic down to about the 33.
About
1 yard.
1 yard gain, yep.
So let's see what LP does here. 3rd down and 9 on their first drive of the season. They had an incomplete pass into the end zone and run by Persic. Moriarty in the backfield, split out wide left. You got Zellers, Renkiewicz, and Angel Hernandez. Hernandez now split out wide right. 3rd down and 9 for LP.
Renkiewicz in motion, up the penalty flag.
That's going to be a penalty on LP, I believe.
Yeah, probably illegal motion or false start kind of thing.
Yeah, as soon as Renkiewicz went in motion, the official standing in front of the LP bench threw the flag. So instead of 3rd and 9, it'll be 3rd and 14 for the Cavs. Each team has had a 5-yard penalty here early on in the first quarter. We're just over 3 minutes in from East Moline. No score yet between LP and UT. UT had a turnover on downs, so their first possession. Cavaliers trying to avoid a 4-and-out here. In motion, Rinkewitz. Persich, straight drop back. Another flag flies. He finds Zellers over the middle. Caught. 25 down to about the 20. It'll be a first down, but another flag flying, and the same official in front of the LP sideline, Coach J.J. Raffleson, waiting to call. He's waiting to see what that official has to say. I'm guessing it's another illegal shift or a motion penalty against the Cavs. And, yep, they're going to mark it off. False start again on the LP. Coach getting an explanation from the official, just making sure. So that wipes away a would-be first down for the Cavs.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. That was a nice play.
And that's going to move him back to the 43-yard line.
Cavaliers are going in the wrong direction here on the first drive.
Was that actually... that was more than a 5-yard penalty.
No, it was 3rd and 14 on the last play, so that's correct, yeah.
You're right, they've had 2 straight 5-yarders. Straight drop back by Persich.
Ooh, big
he's
rush
in trouble.
there.
Side swipes the first, and he's going to take off and run.
You got 3 defenders right there.
Probably something to chew on here, Mike, to probably go for it. A nice run. Now they're going to mark him out of bounds, actually, to 32.
So 11-yard run for Marion. So it's going to be 4th and, 8?
8, yeah.
Yeah, 4th and 8. So I would think they're going to go for it here inside the 35 of UT.
Persich staying on the field. Hernandez comes in off the sideline for LP. So the Cavaliers going to go for it. 8:21, the clock stopped as Marion was tackled out of bounds after that 11-yard quarterback scramble run. 4th and 8 for the Cavaliers. See what Marion's got. Sends Rinkewitz out in motion to the right. Rhineland comes back left. Marion straight drop back. He's in trouble.
He escapes out of that. Holy cow, look at this guy.
Marion's still going, and he's tackled inside the 15. What an effort by Marion Persich as UT had him back for a loss. If anything, a short gain, but he broke 2 or 3 tackles, and that's the ability of the now sophomore Marion Persich. Gets it down to the 13, though about a 19-yard run, Mike.
Yeah, that's what his strength is. He's very fast, he's strong, and he's elusive. So defenders have to really wrap him up, or he's going to be gone, which he was in that play.
Cavaliers for the first time into the Edward Jones Financial Advisor Derek Brayton red zone. Here's the snap, handoff Moriarty up the middle. Nice run by Easton. He's well inside the 10, just hard-nosed smash mouth football down to the 8. Give him 5. The red zone, again, brought to you by your local Edward Jones Financial Advisor, Derek Brayton. Being in the red zone in football is great, but not so much in real life. Let Derek Brayton help move you to a financial touchdown. Cavaliers deep in the Edward Jones, Derek Brayton red zone. 2nd down and 4. They can get a first down as they're at the Panther 8-yard line here. Kind of a bunch formation now with 3 receivers on the short side of the field. Now Rinkewitz goes in motion, and they're going to make the jet sweep. Marion's going to keep it. Dives ahead, going to be short. Yep. That will be a
first down, yeah.
Yep, first down and goal to goal just outside the 1. It was a nice design play. It was a fake jet sweep. And then you got a lot of Panthers following the potential ball carry. Marion kept it. A lot of deception, and at the very end dove for the end zone, but fell just a yard short. So first down and goal for the Cavaliers at the UT 1-yard line. LP looking to get on the board first here tonight.
Well, you would definitely want to hope that they would have scored on their first drive starting at the 34-yard line. So it's a great way to start this game, hopefully.
Marion going to keep it, and he's in for the touchdown. Big, strong quarterback following a big, strong offensive line. Nothing fancy right there. Persich completes that drive. A 1-yard touchdown run for the Cavaliers at the 6:41 mark of this first quarter. And that LP touchdown brought to you by Town & Country Services, doing whatever it takes 24/7. Plumbing, electric, heating, and cooling for over 100 years. See everything they can do for you at townandcountryservices.com. Marion Persich, a 1-yard touchdown run for the LP Cavs at 6:41 of the first. And LP leads 6-0. And now we're going to see, I would assume
looks like they're going for 2, it appears. Well,
Persich isn't out there, though.
I don't see the kicker either.
Yeah, an interesting Hackenberger, actually, Mike, is in the backfield. Almost like a wildcat coming here. Yeah,
wow, okay.
Hackenberger is going to run with it.
Well, he's a strong kid.
Dives ahead, and he gets it.
They got it in.
Wow, I love it.
Hey, that's just opening up the playbook here.
So Hackenberger came in kind of in a wildcat. He was empty in the backfield for the two-point conversion. Mike mentioned a strong runner is Hackenberger, and he got some blocks up front and got just enough to get in for the two-point conversion. And that two-point conversion is sponsored by Taylor Services. You can plan on scoring extra points in comfort with Taylor Services. They service all makes and models and carry today's most popular brands. So as Mike mentioned, LP takes advantage of a great starting field position there. And they get a fourth down conversion and score in the end on a 1-yard dive by Marian Persic. And the Cavaliers leading 8-0. Of course, got to go back, Mike. That whole drive was set up by a great play on defense by Griffin May.
Yep, absolutely. That's the way we want to see a good defensive play and followed up by a good offensive drive to score a touchdown.
8-0 is the lead for LP. Let's see, emergency services leaving the field. Hopefully, I haven't seen anybody here getting hurt, but
no, maybe they just have a local call they got to hit, but leaves the field here without any emergencies. So hopefully everything's safe here.
8-0, and so far we're staying dry. High and dry here at United Township. We're right near the 50-yard line on the visitors' side, west side of the Soul Bowl. And again, it's Soul with an E at the end. It's actually named after somebody. It'd be even cooler if it really wasn't named after anybody and was just called the Soul Bowl. That'd be.
Well, how old? This is a.
This might be a public works
project. I would think so. It looks like it. Yeah.
Take a look into some of the history behind the Soul Bowl. Of course, I grew up in Moline, so very familiar with this venue. Saw a lot of fireworks back in the day here as I was a
Although,
kid.
when did it change from East Moline High School to United Township?
That I don't know. Here's the kickoff. And
nice play
hit
there by number 40 once again, Nate Hackenberger.
And he's trying to punch the ball out. But the ball carrier goes down at about the 29-yard line.
Yep, we had Easton Moriarty in on that play also.
So nice coverage by LP. UT will take it 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line. 6:34 to go here in this first quarter.
Well, I'm going to guess number 8's going to touch the ball because he touched it 4 out of the 5 plays in the last drive.
Yeah, much like Persic is going to touch the ball.
Yep.
Well, I mean, he's going to touch the ball every play no matter what.
Right.
Yeah, this could be a battle of stars with Navarrete.
And battle of number 8s.
Yep. In the backfield is Navarrete, along with their quarterback, Jonathan Drake. 3 receivers for UT. 1 receiver, Massey, goes in motion. They're going to hand it off to Navarrete.
Oh, big hole there.
Hole.
That's going to be trouble.
He might not be caught. He's at the LP 40, the 30, the 20, 10. Touchdown. Navarrete, 70 yards to the house. Wow. So just like that, Navarrete broke free, and there was just no catching him. 18 seconds after LP gets in the end zone. Mike was all over it. Number 8, Isaiah Navarrete.
You could see the hole open up right there. A large truck or SUV could get through that thing at that point, and then there was no one in front of him. And not anyone on the Cavaliers' side of the ball is going to catch him when he's free.
70-yard run for Navarrete. And UT will go for 2 as well. Try to tie this one up, 8 apiece. And they're going to quarterback keep it, and he's got momentum and lunging forward.
I think he got it.
He got in, yep. So just got enough to get in. That being their quarterback, Drake. So just like that, we're all tied up, 8-8. Persic, a 1-yard run for LP. Navarrete, a 70-yard run for United Township. Of course, throughout the night, we'll look to get some scores from around the Starved Rock area. Other Interstate 8 games tonight, Mike. You got Ottawa at Plano. Canelan's over here in the Quad Cities. They're at Rock Island.
Oh.
Morris is hosting Wilmington. Geneseel's at Rochelle. And the traditional opener with DeKalb taking on Sycamore in week 1. Some other games on our sister stations. 99.3 WAJK, battle of ranked teams right out of the gate. Princeton at Sterling Newman. And then Hall is over towards this way too, as they're taking on the Orion Chargers. The Jack Brady era beginning tonight at the Academy. St. Bede hosting Bureau Valley. Marquette is at Aurora Christian. Mendota is at Riverdale. That's over this way. Streeter welcomes in Decatur Eisenhower. Fieldcrest is home to always tough Downs Tri-Valley. Seneca is home to Palos Heights Chicago Christian. And Amboy Lamoille in 8-man football is hosting Milledgeville. So we'll try to get some scores throughout the course of the night. Our Subway scoreboard update. Once again, I want to thank Subway for being our scoreboard sponsor.
Yeah, just looking at the radar once again, I don't believe this is going to go around us.
Uh-oh.
So we probably have, I'd say, 30, 40 minutes. Ooh, good kick. That's going to go into the end zone.
A touchback for UT. So LP will start at their 20-yard line. First down and 10 for LP. 6:22 to go here in this first quarter. Second look at the Cavalier offense. Marion Persic at quarterback. In the backfield, Easton Moriarty. 4 receivers for LP here to start this drive. 2 on each side of Marion Persic. Straight drop back by Marion. Looking to throw
he's going deep again.
Looking
he's open.
Caught at the 40, 30, 25, all the way down to the East Moline.
To the 20-yard line.
20-yard line.
60-yard pass.
He had eyes on Zellers the whole time. Zellers got behind the defender. And a beautiful pass by Marion Persic. 60 yards. Caught him in stride. And just like that, boy, the offense is flexing their muscle here all of a sudden. We're not even halfway through this first quarter. 8-8, and the Cavaliers knocking on the door of another score. Just outside the Edward Jones, Derek Brayton red zone. We'll say they're in the red zone, the 20-yard line. Yep. Persic going to keep it. Gets a block from Moriarty. Marion turns it upfield. Let's see what they give him. About the 16, it looks like. 4 yards, yep. So it'll be 2nd down and 6 for LP.
Well, JJ wants to open up the playbook here. He's definitely doing it with 2 long pass attempts, 1 caught, 1 not, and a nice drive to start the game. So we'll see what this one ends up.
Quickly looking, Mike, like Landon Zellers might be the go-to receiver for Marion Persic. He's looked his way on 2 long passes already tonight. Second down and 6 for LP. We're counting down to 5 minutes to go here in the first. In motion is Zellers. Persic going to roll left, flag, throws. Throwing towards the end zone and over the top. Incomplete to Griffin May, but I think there's going to be a penalty on LP anyway.
Yeah, there were 2 receivers right in that area, so I don't know which one he was actually going for, but either way, incomplete, and there'll be a penalty on LP, I'm guessing, like you said.
And another
false start.
Yep. So move LP back 5 yards. Definitely not a dink and doink passing game. That's for sure for LP. Marion back there looking for big play after big play. Update. Thanks to Special Agent Sip. Hello, Rick. Rick Sipovic. And that was lightning. 100% saw lightning that time, Mike.
The lights were turning on.
St. Bede scores on a 33-yard run by Stuart McGonigal. 7:09 of the first. 7-0 St. Bede over Bureau Valley. 2nd down and 11 after that 5-yard walk-off for LP. Back at the 21. Persic going to throw again. Instead, he tucks the ball down. Marion puts his head down.
Gets through that first tackle.
Yep. Gets back really to just outside the 15, about the 16. So gets that penalty yardage back plus a little bit more.
So 3rd and around 6 or so. So I'm guessing that this would be the same as like in a baseball game when you see lightning, you have to wait once they call the game, which I'm assuming they will at some point. You have to wait, what, 20, 25 minutes from the last bolt of lightning.
Yeah.
So
as long as it stays at a distance, I guess that's okay. 3rd and 5 for LP at the UT 16-yard line. 4 minutes to go here in this first quarter. May goes in motion. Fake handoff.
Persich
Marion's got running room down just outside the 10. He's got the first down, it would appear.
It looks pretty close.
Yeah. Nope, they're going to say just short. So 4th in a matter of inches. 4th and short. Right at the UT 11 as the Cavaliers are once again inside the red zone. Brought to you by your local Edward Jones financial advisor, Derek Brayton. Being in the red zone in football is great, but not so much in real life. Let Derek Brayton help move you to a financial touchdown. 4th and short. Marion going to keep it again. Oh, he got pushed
I don't know.
back.
I think he got pushed back.
Let's see. It's all about giving him that forward progress. Yeah.
I don't know because he got a lean and then the defender came and hit him real low. So I don't think he got that.
Let's see. They moved it up a little bit.
I mean, I guess they'll have to do a measurement here.
Man, at first looked like Marion was going to have it easy, but yeah, Mike mentioned a defender for UT just smacked him and stopped his forward momentum, which is hard to do against Marion Persich.
Yeah, but it was right in his lower part of his body, and it just kind of halted him.
So our first look at a chain gang this year. As they come out for this all-important measurement.
I heard they're getting rid of them on the NFL side.
I think they are, yeah.
No more chain gains in the NFL.
NFL just doesn't have the budget to pay him anymore. He's short. Yeah, he's short by just a little bit. And just by inches. So a turnover on downs. And UT, their fan base gets fired up after that, as they should. A big 4th down stop. Each defense has had a 4th down stop here in this first quarter. And let's see if LP's defense could come back. 8-8 is the score as Marion stops short of that 4th down run. UT back in offense, their 3rd possession of the night.
Yeah, that was a good play by the defense for sure. So they'll have to back to the drawing board here.
It's been kind of a long first quarter because of the scores and passing and been some penalties. Hasn't really settled into like to a long drive by any means yet, with some runs and
their first pass here.
Yep, UT gonna pass. He's in trouble. Brought down, a sack. Nice sack by LP's number 54. That was Dane Wyszynski. And the first sack of the year for the LP Cavaliers. Dane up there up front in the D line. Got a hold of Jonathan Drake, the UT quarterback, and wrestled him down at the 5-yard line.
Yeah, he almost squeaked free out of there. But
yeah, he's a big guy, Drake, 6'4". And Dane's a big guy too at 6 foot, 240. But a big, strong defender wouldn't let him go. And UT now looking at a 2nd and 15. Their quarterback really standing. You got movement on the front of the line. That's going to move him back even more, half the distance at the goal line. And now their quarterback will be standing in the end zone, as that'll be a penalty on UT for a false start. Jeremy Aiken, Mike Porter here at United Township. Entertaining game for sure to start. 8-8 is the score. LP kicked off to start this game as they won the WeTech Wealth Management coin toss and deferred. So let's see if LP can get some more heat on the backfield of UT here. You got to think Navarrette's going to get the ball here. And he will. Hands it off, looking for some blocks. Not much there.
Not a lot there.
We'll wait to see the pile before I... Looked like Hackenberger, number 40, Hackenberger got the tackle. Surprise, surprise. He's had a great game already, has Hackenberger.
No gain in that play.
Nick's going to be a load for any offense this year at that linebacker spot. probably will challenge for sure, team lead in tackles.
Yep.
He'll be right up there, as I'm sure, in the conference. 3rd and 17, so that's a loss of two. No loss because, they had the half the distance.
Yeah, they had the half.
So let's see if Nick Welch and UT goes conservative here. 3rd and 17. A lot of teams would just try to run and give themselves some room. Nope, they're going to pass.
Oh,
and
incomplete.
It's incomplete. I think the receiver heard some footsteps.
Yeah, he started running before he caught the ball, so he wouldn't have gained much there anyway. So
Rylan Renkewitz was ready to lay a lick. And I think a case of little alligator arms there from the UT receiver, and I can't blame him one bit. Probably, like you said, he wasn't going to be anywhere near the first down anyway. So it goes incomplete, and nice job by the Cavalier defense for pinning UT deep here and not letting them get any forward progress. And their punter is going to be just a few steps away, and their punter is their quarterback, Jonathan Drake. Going to be a few steps away from the back of the end zone. Gets off a pretty good punt.
Yeah, pretty good punt. It's going to probably take a roll. Yep.
Yeah, goes by the LP punt returner.
Just leave it alone. Yep.
Down at the 39. So, boy, that's a great punt.
Very good.
To change, from kicking in the back of the end zone all the way down to the LP 39. As back to return that punt was Rigendor, but he let it go. And still great field position to start this drive for the Cavs at their own 39-yard line. 1st and 10.
1:20 left.
Yeah, we'll see if we finally maybe settle into this one. There's been so much action going on, and like I said, not your traditional 3, 4, 5 minute drives by either team. Like multiple first downs even in a drive. It's been, of course, LP. This is probably their worst starting field position of the night. Persich going to hand it off on the jet sweep. Looking for some run.
Looks like Gray earned it.
Earn it. Close to a first down. Nice run by Gray on the jet sweep. He's got a lot of speed to burn. Of course,
looks like he might have got 10 yards on that play.
Of course, Earnett played quarterback last year.
Yeah, he'd be
Not
the
for
backup
Varsity,
quarterback here for the team behind Marion. So it's good to have a nice athlete back up your quarterback in case something more to happen. So looks like he got 8 yards.
Yeah, it's or maybe I guess give him 9, Mike.
I don't know. I'm just looking at the board out there.
Yeah.
So it's 2nd and 1 here on the chain game.
Yeah, we'll go with the chain gang. 2nd down and 1. 30 seconds. This could be the last play of the first quarter. Persich fakes the handoff. Marion going.
Oh, he's wide open.
Wide open. 30. 20.
He's going to go. He's going to go.
10. Touchdown, LP.
Jaron Moheiser.
Persich to Jaron Moheiser. That'll be a 52-yard touchdown pass. Moheiser was wide open. 52 yards. Great pass by Persich. Great route ran by Jaron Moheiser. And the Cavaliers score again. 26 seconds to go here in the second quarter. 52-yard pass. Jaron was wide open, and really nobody had a chance to bring him down.
Yeah, I didn't see where the defender went, how he lost him, but he was wide open on that left side of the field. Great pass, of course, by Marion, and Jaron was able to outrun the defender.
So Aiden Pantoja will now try an extra point, as they went for 2 their first time and converted. So now the lefty, wearing number 83, will try to put LP up by 7. Snap is good. The hold is down. The kick is up. Plenty of distance. Yep, that's good.
Nice line drive kick.
Of course, that LP touchdown brought to you by Town & Country Services, doing whatever it takes 24/7. Plumbing, electric, heating, and cooling for over 100 years. See everything they can do for you at townandcountryservices.com. And once again, that extra point conversion is sponsored by our friends at Taylor Services. You can plan on scoring extra points in comfort with Taylor Services. They service all makes and models and carry today's most popular brands. So the Cavaliers jump ahead after UT tied it at 8, and LP regains the lead. Now it's 15-8 after the 52-yard touchdown pass from Persich to Jaron Moheiser.
Yes, the twin brother, yep.
Got to say the first names every time a Moheiser does something. Got some people back in LaSalle, Peru, asking if they got the game started. So yeah, but it's definitely ominous looking, but holding off so far. But definitely pretty dark.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, not dark as far as the game, how it's going here. Very
it's hard
bright.
to believe it's still the first quarter.
Yeah, it's been a long quarter. We got that early start, Mike, and we're making up for it.
Yeah,
the lengthy
it's a long first quarter.
15-8 LP, 23 seconds to go in this first quarter. And here is the kick for Pantoja. End-over-end kick, solid kick down just inside the 10.
Oh, fumble.
Fumbled at first, but picked up.
Oh,
and he spins away from a couple LP defenders. Still going. 40. Tripped up. 45. Still going. And he'll be brought down at the LP 43. What a run. Ooh. What a run there for the UT kick returner. He spun out of several would-be tacklers. Leo Sim. And some jawing after the play. So down to 12 seconds. Perhaps this will be the final play of the first quarter. Perhaps, maybe. What a kick return. We saw that be an issue over the years recently, Mike, the kick coverage.
Yeah, that has been a kind of a sore point for the Cavaliers. They have a good play and whatnot, then the kickoff, and the opposing team does something really nice on the return.
So UT in business, 1st and 10 at the Cavalier 43. As we look to dodge some storms here at the Soul Bowl. Drake, their quarterback, a long cadence, and he gets the snap, going to hand it off to Navarrete. Running right, turns it inside, and Hackenberger runs him down. It's going to be a positive gain, but not much. They really strung him out there, maybe a yard at most.
Yeah, it looks like 1 yard gain on that play.
So that's going to be it for this first quarter of play. The Cavaliers 15-8 over the UT Panthers. Coming back, UT will have the ball inside the LP side of the 50. Jeremy Aiken, Mike Porter. LP Cavalier football on 103.9 WLPO and our Star Rock Media YouTube channel. Tonight's Cavalier broadcast presented by Grazers Plumbing and Heating. 15-8 LP coming back with the second quarter after this.
Has this ever happened to you? You need that nice suit or dress for an event and it needs to be cleaned. Or you purchase something new and it's wrinkled. Hi, I'm Sangeeta Patel Allen, owner of Family Pride Cleaners in Peru. We can help. Just drop your items off, we'll clean and press them. We can also help you sanitize your home by cleaning your comforters, drapes, and more. Don't wait till the last minute. Visit us at Family Pride Cleaners on Progress Park Boulevard in Peru. We've been your family cleaners for more than 30 years. See more on the Family Pride Facebook and Instagram pages.
70 years of serving our members, and we invite you to be one. Hi, this is Steve Piano from Illinois Valley Credit Union. IVCU was established in 1955 to help the employees of Marquette Cement Company. 7 years later, IVCU is here to help anyone living, working, and worshiping in LaSalle, Bureau, or Putnam counties. IVCU probably serves over 4,000 loyal members, and you can be one too. Checking and savings accounts, credit cards, auto and personal loans, and more. Stop by IVCU in Peru or Princeton, or visit our website, ivcu.com. Celebrating 70 years of serving Illinois Valley. IVCU, you are who we are. Member NCUA.
From Princeton to Ottawa,
Mendota to Streeter,
and everywhere in between, it's Starved Rock Local, 103.9 WLPO.
Jeremy Aiken we're back here as we're ready to start this second quarter. It is LP 15, UT 8. The Panthers with 2nd down and 8 at the Cavaliers 41-yard line. Team switch sides of the field. Oh! Boy, there were 2 or 3 Panthers who went on the clap.
They were going to say moving there.
And the officials waited a little while for some reason. And that was about as obvious of a false start as you're going to get. And that'll move the Panthers back 5 yards as we begin our second quarter of play. And tonight's thrilling second quarter action is brought to you by Spring Valley City Bank. Football is not the only winning program with a rich history in our community. Spring Valley City Bank's been helping with all your banking needs for over 120 years. At Spring Valley City Bank, they know that experience and relationships matter. 2nd down and 13 for UT. In motion is Massey. He's yet to catch the ball. Handed off Navarrete. He's got running room again. Spins ahead. He may have a first down. A couple of the Cavaliers bringing him down. Reagan Dorr in the defensive backfield. Tripped him up.
Yeah, it looks like he got a first down on that one. They needed 13 yards.
Yep,
Yep,
they're
first
moving
down, 13-yard gain.
So first down for UT. Again, we're on the road tonight, and when we're on the road this year, away games presented to you by Dressbach Distribution of Peru, locally owned and your source for beverages, paper products, janitorial supplies, and more. Make Dressbach Distribution part of your winning team. 223-0116, or check out Dressbach Distribution on Facebook. We'll talk about more on a road trip. 4 receivers split out left, and they find Sim. He's got some blocks, 30, 25. And he's down just outside the 20. They split out 4 receivers. He had to know they were going that way, and Sim made the catch, and now he's hurt after the catch.
I mean, they had one down here, too, so a 5-receiver set there.
So we have our first injury of the night, and I think that was the man who made the catch, Leo Sim. But talking about a road trip tonight, pretty nice drive here. In fact, I was happy to, being from the Quad Cities, and my dad's still here, I make quite a few trips west from Peru to Moline and East Moline, and the I-80 construction zone west of Princeton is at least going west.
Yep.
Is a lot less than what it was for seemingly years. It's still 1 lane of traffic eastbound during that stretch, around the Sheffield area, down the Sheffield exit. But that made the trip a little quicker here. From we left out in Oglesby this afternoon, got here, and there was already a great crowd when we got here at about 5 o'clock.
Yeah, we were thinking we were going to get a good parking spot, but unfortunately that did not happen.
Everybody else was here earlier thinking they were going to get a good parking spot. So first and 10 coming up for UT after that nice catch, nice pass. They're just outside the Derek Brayton, Edward Jones red zone. And they fake the jet sweep and give it to Sim. He's got running room. Breaks a tackle, and he's going to be tackled out of bounds inside the 10. It's going to be first down and goal-to-goal situation. Reagan Dorr was there for LP. Also in the area for the Cavaliers on defense looked to be Jaron Moheiser. But UT in business here, looking to get right back at LP.
Yeah, the Cavalier defense is going to have to wrap up a little bit better than they have. The runners are very shifty, and, they get break any little arm tackles. So something the Cavs are going to have to think about.
First and goal for UT at the LP 9. Navarrete shifts around in the backfield. And they're going to hand it off to Navarrete. He bounces off a couple tacklers and just finds a whole host of white jerseys. So maybe a yard.
As I say, not a lot there.
Yeah, nothing. Looks like right back to the line of scrimmage. So second and goal at the 9. So again, want to thank Dressbach Distribution for allowing us to go on the road tonight. Give them a call, 223-0116. Check them out on Facebook. Again, hoping to head back on our road trip and get some ice cream from Whitey's on the way.
Well, you keep talking about it, so it's almost going to make it happen.
Yeah, I'm willing it to happen, yeah. Hopefully not everybody in the stadium's also got the same idea of going there after the game.
Well, I think there's a couple different Whitey's in the area, so...
And yes, I know they have Whitey's at Hy-Vee, but it's not the same. Here's the pass on a second down and goal over the middle. Almost intercepted.
Boy, Mason Moheiser had an interception in his hand.
Yeah, Mason read the quarterback's eyes, and he was right there and just couldn't haul it in. So he gets a pass defense out of it, but I'm sure Mason would tell you he wished he would have had that interception. So it'll be third and goal for UT at the LP 9. 9:50 to go here in this second quarter as it's getting darker and darker. The lights having to take more effect here. Of course, it's getting darker earlier as it is anyway. Third and goal. Got to think UT's probably figuring 4-down territory here. In motion is Massey. They're going to hand it off to Navarrete. He's going to get in for the touchdown. Full head of steam for Navarrete out of the backfield. And he gets in for the UT touchdown. Counter punch here so far for LP and UT. The Panthers get back on the board. 9:44 to go here in this second quarter, and LP leads 15-14. So we'll see if they go ahead and go for 2 here, Mike, or if they do what LP did and go for one. It looks to me like they're huddling to go for two.
Yeah, I would think. I didn't necessarily see any kickers warming up earlier today for them, but
got a drone flying in the one end beyond the end zone. I saw that. So Navarrette's going to line up in the Wildcat in the backfield. Going to take this snap.
Yeah, with Sim in there also.
He's going to run. He's shifty and gets in for the 2-point conversion. He's a heck of a runner. Navarrette has both touchdowns tonight. Now he has a 2-point conversion. So UT leads now 16-15.
That's their first lead of the game here for UT.
We'll take a quick break. We'll come back. LP will be getting the football after this kickoff. UT 16, LP 15. Jeremy Aiken, Mike Porter on 103.9 WLPO and the Starve Rock Media YouTube channel. 9:44 to go in the second quarter. Cavs trail by 1, but getting the football coming up.
Excitement of high school football is back. Cheer on your favorite team with a Starved Rock Media Spring Valley City Bank magnet schedule. Spring Valley City Bank is a proud supporter of Hall Red Devil football. You can pick up your Red Devils magnet schedule at Spring Valley City Bank or grab yours while they last at the Starved Rock Media Studios across from IVCC in Oglesby. Pick up your Hall Red Devils magnet schedule today at Spring Valley City Bank and go Red Devils!
Do business with your friends and neighbors. Spring Valley City Bank.
An Illinois Valley tradition for sports continues on 103.9 WLPO. Starved Rock News, Talk, and Classic Rock.
UT to kick off to the LP Cavaliers. 16-15 Panthers over the Cavs. Back deep for LP is Gray Ernitz and Rylan Renkewitz. Number 10 and Landon Zellers and Gray Ernitz. 10-2 at home. Wind is picking up.
Yeah, it certainly is. Wow.
I think we're getting close to to something happening here. And perhaps aided by the wind. Yeah, that kick.
Yeah, I was going to say, he's going with the wind there, and you can just see in the trees across the field there.
I think there's some people starting to scramble a bit in the stands as well.
Yeah. Well, I don't think we really planned on having rain, so there weren't very many people bringing umbrellas or any sort of rain gear. Yeah, now it's really picking up, but so I'm kind of surprised. Like I said, the forecast did not call for this when we left the Illinois Valley.
First down and 10 coming up for the Cavs at their own 20.
Now the Cavs are going against the wind now.
Yeah. Yep. And then the officials are talking to each other. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Yep.
I think they saw lightning.
Yep.
Oh, boy. And they might be taking, I think they're taking everybody off the field.
Yep.
I think we're going to be under a lightning delay, folks. So I wasn't imagining it. I wish I was. But didn't take long. Our first game of the season, second quarter. And already a lightning delay. As we're going to start this weather delay. And I don't have my IHSA handbook with me.
No, I'm going to say it's at least 20 minutes, if not 30 minutes from the lightning bolt. So if one comes in 10 minutes, then that clock starts over again. So it really could be indeterminate how long the lightning delay will be based on when the lightning hits.
Feels pretty nice right now with the wind blowing in. And again, it has not started raining yet. Coach J.J. Raffleson is out in the field talking to the officials. And again, it's 16-15 UT over LP. LP got on the board first, 6:41 to go. Marion Persic, a 1-yard run. Hackenberger added the PAT. Navarrette with a 70-yard run, and the quarterback ran one in 18 seconds later to make an 8-8 game. Then with 26 seconds to go in the first quarter, a beautiful 52-yard pass play, Persic to Moheiser. The kick was good. LP led 15-8 after one, but just a few seconds ago at 9:44 the second, Isaiah Navarrette, an 8-yard touchdown run, and Navarrette added the 2-point conversion, giving UT a lead at 16-15, and unfortunately, we've been preparing for potential weather ever since this game started. As our vantage point here, we could see the darkness off to the north and west, and it continued to get closer and closer. And Again, no rain yet, but boy, that wind really picked up in a hurry. And obviously the officials saw lightning, which I had seen a few times, but at that point was off in the distance. So 16-15.
I might have to take it. There's not a lot of room on
And more lightning as I see it there. Oh, it's pretty good lightning here.
Oh. Nope, we're getting people company
Yeah,
here
it's going to get really
in the
warm
box.
in here in a hurry. Warm and cozy. As 16-15 is the score here. We'll get ready to send it back to our studios. Yeah, let's go ahead and send it back. Mike Redmond, John Spencer back at the WLPO studios. Let's send you back to regular programming here on WLPO as we'll take, we got a weather delay from East Moline at the 9:44 mark of the second quarter. LP trailing 16-15, and we'll keep you up to date as this game hopefully gets back going tonight. LP and UT from East Moline. We'll send it back to the studios. Mike Redmond, John Spencer, take it away, please.
Your friendly neighborhood Beck's is a proud supporter of LaSalle Peru Cavalier football. The next time you're out, make sure you stop into Beck's. Whether you need to fill up, grab a snack and a drink, or treat yourself to some delicious pizza, stop in Beck's, offering fuel, food, and friendly faces in 18 Central Illinois locations, including LaSalle, Peru, and Oglesby. Everyone at Beck's wishes the Cavaliers a fun and safe season.
Do you see yourself traveling, working part-time, or moving somewhere warmer when you retire? Hi, I'm Derek Brayton, your Oglesby Edward Jones financial advisor, and I want to help make your retirement goals a reality. Let's talk about where you are, where you want to be, and how we get you there. Together, we can plan for the expected and make sure you're ready for the unexpected. Call me at 815-883-9556 or visit edwardjones.com to get started today. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
When a play breaks down on the field, you've got the rest of the game to make up for it. When something breaks down at home, you need prompt professional service. That's why Town & Country Services is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to ensure that your plumbing, heating, and cooling breakdowns are taken care of promptly and professionally. Town & Country offers free estimates and affordable rates. Their licensed professionals and friendly staff have been a staple in the Illinois Valley since 1919. Search Town & Country Services and call them anytime you have a breakdown at home.
Hi, I'm Marty Persich, owner of Map Quality Fencing and Decks. My son Marion is the quarterback of your LaSalle Peru Cavaliers. His grind and dedication on the field is something that inspires us every day here at Map Quality Fencing. We channel that same dedication into every project we do, offering many low-maintenance fence and deck options that are backed by lifetime warranties. So whether you're in need of a brand new deck or a safe place for your pets to roam, give us a call today at 815-579-2435 or visit mapqualityfencing.com.
Man, I loved playing high school sports growing up. And it's fun being a fan now, don't get me wrong, but sitting in the stands feels like I'm missing out on all the action, you know? I wanted to get back in the game, so I signed up to be a high school official. It takes me back to my playing days. I'm supporting students, and I get paid to make the big calls. Do you want to see the game up close? Sign up to become an official in Illinois at highschoolofficials.com.
Not all local is created equal. This is Starved Rock Local, 103.9 WLPO.
It's a kind of magic. It's a kind of magic. A kind of magic. One dream, one soul, one prize, one goal, one golden glance of what should be. It's a kind of magic. One shine of light that shows the way. No mortal man can win this day. It's a kind of magic. The bell that rings inside your mind. Magic, magic, magic.